Oh, yeah.
And
Hold on.
we're back.
7.
Maybe that should be the introduction.
Your little-
People would be
Just
so
re-roll.
annoyed by that.
It's a good attention getter.
Oh, we were just talking about the electric
Funeral.
bar. Yeah.
Great Chicago dive bar if you like metal and punk.
It's also a good Black Sabbath song.
Excellent Black Sabbath
Yeah.
song. Probably, yeah. I want that song played at my funeral.
Yeah. It's funny because so we talked about how the owners, they also own Jackalope.
Yeah.
And Jackalope is a cryptid. And
Oh, yeah.
I was really hoping that there were Jackalope sightings, but then Rob told me that there's no actual Jackalope sightings.
Don't they have them out in the desert?
They don't exist.
Ah,
No,
it's a myth.
I looked into it. But here's the thing, though, because for those that don't know, the jackalope is a rabbit with like
Horns.
horns, like antlers, right? So my theory is like there's a disease that's sometimes like the wildlife get, where like horns will grow out of them. So maybe that's where the jackalope
They're
myth comes
radioactive.
from. What do you think, Rob? He said it's plausible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're radioactive.
Yeah, they're radioactive
Yeah.
rabbits. Yeah.
So they grew horns. Who knows?
So if you get bit by one, you get
you
rabbit.
turn into a jackalope.
Yeah, you could have sex as much as a rabbit if you get bitten by the radioactive jackalope.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you did and actually we're back with Mike Morrissey.
Hello. Good to be back.
Yes.
Good to be back.
Not to be confused with Mike, who's behind the camera.
Ah,
Mike Morrissey.
That's
the,
me.
The better Mike, the 2.0 Mike. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Mike,
This
you
guy's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's okay. You have anything to say, Mike? Other Mike? Mike
Yeah, no, that
1.0?
sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm just,
yeah,
I'm all
sounds,
right. I'm all
sounds
right.
about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so you are back because you did a little video, a short documentary.
Yeah, last time I was here, I was talking about it that I'm going to do it. I did it, and we have it on YouTube. In case folks don't know, I have a horror movie podcast called The Last 3 Rows of Horror, and on our YouTube page is where we put the documentary. We just released it very recently, and it's about 21 minutes, and it was a fun project. A real labor of love, so we definitely want to do more, but it's out there. It's free. Go check it out.
And also, check out his channel. Subscribe to Mike's channel as well, and we'll promote
should I
it
do a
later
little
on
plug
too.
of the podcast?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
So the Last 3 Rows of Horror podcast, me and my two buddies, we talk horror movies, old ones, new ones. We have a different theme and topic for each episode most of the time. We do a lot of reviews. We talk about like what we've been watching lately, new stuff that's come out on streaming or in the theaters. There's some interviews on there I've done with bands. Everything like horror related we try and touch on. But
And I'm wearing my Freddy Krueger
I see, yeah.
sweatshirt in your honor, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
I got my Bell Witch T-shirt on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
which
really cool.
We'll talk
actually.
about because it was on there.
Yes, yeah. We have a lot to get through.
Yeah.
So we should actually probably start,
Sure.
to be honest. So one of the first places you went to is the Edging property.
Yeah. So in June last year, my wife and I, we went to we were doing a road trip to Minneapolis, and on the way there, I said we have to stop in Plainfield, and to my surprise, it's just above Wisconsin Dells, and she didn't get out of the car, but I did, and filmed a little bit. And the Edging property is just like an open field.
Right.
There is a gate that's there, and I'm assuming it's the original gate from when his house was there. The house is gone, but it's the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, man. So you can imagine why someone would go nuts out there, because there's nothing. There's nothing out there, just farms.
Right.
So yeah, that was kind of neat to see, and that was before the Netflix series came out.
But it was shortly before.
Shortly before, because that came out last year, like in the fall or something like that. So I do mention that in the documentary to keep an eye out for that on Netflix.
Yeah, I heard that. So what's really interesting about Ed Gein's killings is that, so he only confessed to two killings. He only killed 2 people.
He was only charged with the 2.
He was only charged with actually one of those killings.
Okay.
Because the prosecutors said that it'd be too much money to try to get him for the 2, and we already got him for the 1. He confessed to it, so we're just gonna deal with that 1. And
that must have been Bernice Worden.
It was.
Okay.
It was. Yeah. And then the other victim was Mary Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary Hogan was a tavern owner, and Bernice was.
She owned a hardware store.
That's right. Hardware store. Yeah.
So on the series, there's a lot of inaccuracies.
I saw it.
Like a ton.
Yeah.
But for 8 episodes, it's gory, it's brutal. I thought Charlie did a great job.
Yeah. Sure.
So
he's a great actor.
Yeah. He is.
You know.
Yeah.
Same actor. He's the same actor from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And,
it's Jax.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Sons of Anarchy is a great show.
I loved it, but I was glad to see it end.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And it had a good final ending.
I thought the ending was okay.
Yeah, yeah. We won't give it away, but it was good. Yeah. The show was very inaccurate.
Yeah. But in the documentary, I don't really go into gory details of everything he did. I just say, hey, go check it out on Wikipedia. Wikipedia's got a lot of truth on there and a lot of falsehoods as well. But as far as Ed Gein goes, I think the information on Wikipedia is pretty accurate.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like about your video, your documentary, is that it's like a long travelogue.
Yeah, the whole point was just to kind of show this is what these places look like and a little bit of its history, and each segment is short and sweet. This is my first professional attempt at doing a documentary. I made one 22 years ago, all about Chicagoland ghost history and stuff at a very amateur level.
Okay.
So that one's on YouTube as well.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
I wish I knew.
It's called The Spirits Among Us. That's on my personal YouTube channel.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna do more because when people see this, they're gonna be like, "Oh wow, this is really short and sweet. I wish you would, explain more about these places." In the next couple of documentaries I do, I sure will. They're gonna be more lengthier.
Yeah. You also went to the Rough House.
Yeah.
And that's in Watsika, Illinois.
So for that one spot I did in June up in Wisconsin, the rest of it, I did 14 locations in 4 days.
Wow.
I took a weekend in July, and my destination was Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
So I left my home. We're in the Chicagoland area. I left my home in Chicago at about midnight.
Yeah.
On the way down, I hit a bunch of places in Illinois, throughout Kentucky, then Tennessee, and then in a few days I left Tennessee, went to Louisville, Kentucky, and then the last day throughout Indiana. I must have hit 5 spots and then home. So I kind of did a big circle in 4 days.
Right.
But that first spot was the Roth home in Watsika. Since I was there in the wee hours of the morning with a lot of these places, I wasn't really going to get out of the car. Plus, I didn't have any permission to film. I had no consent to film, so a lot of it's from the car's point of view, which I call drive-by filmmaking.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know the owner, John, really nice guy. He would have been okay with you filming.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. You mentioned drive-by filming. I like that term. It was
I'm sure I didn't create it, but I use it.
No, I know, but it was like a guerrilla filmmaking.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Roth House is really interesting. I've investigated there a couple times. Ghost investigated there.
Mm-hmm. All these places, I have to go back and do a real tour.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a place. I don't think I've taken Rob and Mike to. I don't think they've been there, right?
So Roth home, as far as I know, it's goes back a long time ago. Spiritualists used to live there, and one of the oldest cases of documented possession and exorcism happened there. And we're talking probably 100 years ago or more. So I would definitely like to go back for a tour.
Yeah, for sure. And it's one of the more how do you say widely documented cases of spirit possession. And we're not even talking about demon possession. It was actually just a teenage girl, Mary Roth, who possessed Laurency. Oh God, what's her name? Laurency. Oh, Venom? Not Venom. I forget. But anyway, it was.
I was gonna say a lot of these spots that I went to, most people probably won't even know of them or they've never heard of them. I heard about a lot of them just by doing research, and a lot of these have been on the Travel Channel on all those ghost shows.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're into the paranormal and doing investigations, or if you're just into ghosts, I'm sure you've heard about a couple of these places. Also, I on the list, I went to a few places that are known to have cryptids and UFOs.
Right.
So, again, some of the names may not pop out right away, but the more you look into it, you'll be like, oh, yes, I have heard of this.
Yeah. And we'll get to those, but one of the more famous of the ghost places that you went to is Ashmore Estates.
Yeah. So I've been there 3 times now.
Oh, have you? Okay.
The second time, I actually went inside for a tour and investigation. That place is wild, man. I think something's going on in there. As I describe it in the documentary, the second time I went in there on the tour, we were led to the boiler room, or the furnace room, and the guide said, if there's any women in the group, be careful. The spirit in the furnace room does not like women and oftentimes attacks. Mm-hmm. So we're sitting there for a while, and this woman in our group, complete stranger to me, have no idea who she is, she starts complaining to, like, might have been her husband or boyfriend, that her chest burns, like a lot. So the guide, she tells the guide, and he's like, okay, let's take a break. We all go outside, and they had like floodlights outside, so you could see like in the parking lot. Well, we go underneath the floodlight, and she's like, I got to take a look at my chest. She kind of pulls her collar down, and she was allowing us all to look, at the top of her chest and take pictures. She had 3 fresh claw marks. Yeah, like you could see it in the pictures in the documentary.
Yeah, you saw it in there.
If you pause it, you could see 3 lines.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy.
When that happened, what was her reaction to it?
When she first seen the lines,
yeah.
I think she was, shocked.
Yeah.
But she went back in.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Oh, yeah. And we all did. And when we went back into the furnace room again, the guide had one of those like ghost spirit box apps on his phone. And he's asking questions. And just out of nowhere, it's this voice that came back, said my name probably like 5 times in a row. But the way it said it was like, Mike.
Yeah.
And that freaked me out. I was just like, all right, I'm done. After 5 times hearing my name, I'm like, all right, I am done. So we got up and left, me and my 3 friends. And the whole time we were there, these giant bats kept sweeping down, like trying to land on my face.
Yeah.
I'm not having that, man. Like, rabies. Come on. I couldn't stay another hour in there. And we were there for like 6 hours.
So what's the reason you left more? Because of the bats or because of your voice? Or not your voice?
Hearing my voice. Hearing that spirit say my voice, yeah.
Really? Did that affect you that much?
Because, I mean, it was saying it like it's like something out of a movie,
Yeah.
Mike! I'm like, freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah. How big were the bats?
They were huge, man.
Really?
They're like, I got big hands.
Yeah.
They're big. Like, these are the wings. Okay.
Yeah.
These are the wings. Trying to land on your head, your face.
Yeah. Oh man, that sounds exciting. Actually,
No, not if they got rabies.
That was right by the Ashmore Estates.
That's inside the Ashmore Estates. Yeah.
Oh, see, I haven't investigated. Have you guys investigated there yet? No.
So that's about 3 hours south of Chicago in the town of Ashmore, not too far from the town of Effingham.
Sure.
It's kind of a bigger town around there. It used to be a orphanage and a poor farm, and I think a mental asylum. And just, it was abandoned for years, and then I think a family bought it. And the guy that owns it now, he runs all the tours and investigations.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you also went to Pine Lawn Manor.
Yeah, that I definitely have to go back for a tour. That place looks ancient, but it's a huge facility. Pine Lawn Manor and the Sumner Rehab Center, which is the next building over, they're both known to be haunted. Mm-hmm. And it's, like I said, it's a huge building, so you got to imagine there's long hallways, probably a ton of rooms. They allow tours and investigations to happen in there. All these spots that I've been to, just if you look them up on YouTube, you could find a ton of videos on them, and you could watch, because they all have their own individual YouTube channels. You could watch live investigations on YouTube for at Sumner
Okay.
at Pine Lawn Manor.
Now, Pylon Manor, that was a mental institution, or?
I believe it was, yeah. Also a hospital, maybe. The other building was like a rehab facility for people on drugs or therapy, this and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took a drive around it as I filmed. The place looks like it's we're in 2026 right now, folks, and this place looks probably 100 years old, and it's still there.
It's very run down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to. I would love to see a video of you like going in there, because there's the long hallways. Mm-hmm. These are long buildings. It'd be great to see you do something.
I'd like to start doing that. We have plans. So we used a 4K camera to record all these spots, but my podcast partner and I, we want to do more videos like that of the tours and investigations, maybe some drone camera footage.
Yeah.
So we got a lot planned.
Did you go on this trip for this reason, or were you doing something
I just wanted
else?
to document all these places, and I wanted to hit all of them in this one weekend.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to get them all.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you went with your wife?
No. When I went to all the ones down south, I was by myself. But
okay.
when I made it to Nashville, hung out with a buddy, and we went to the Bell Witch Cave.
Okay. Which we will get to.
Yeah, we'll get in there.
Okay, now this is why I really enjoyed the documentary, because I actually expected that, and this would have been great, but if you just did like ghost haunted sites,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't do that.
No, I combined a couple things.
Yeah, a couple different things. The Enfield monster.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know about this one.
Mm-hmm.
In 1973, a guy named McDaniel came home from work to find his kids like really scared and screaming, and they were saying there's a monster outside. So he goes out like his front door or back door, and sure enough, there's this 3-legged thing, staring at him, and it was hissing at him, and it took a swipe at his son's shoe and like ripped the shoe. He got, I think, maybe a gun or a pistol or a rifle, and he shot at it, and it leaped away.
Right.
It had 3 legs, so it jumped pretty high and fast, got away. He chased it down, and he lived right by these train tracks, and I think he shot at it a few times, didn't hit it. And then I think that same night or shortly after, news spread all over the town and surrounding area. There was a radio DJ kind of talking about it, and then just like a group of townsfolk showed up with their shotguns to hunt it down. They found it again,
Mm-hmm.
and they were gonna like shoot at it and go after it, and the sheriff kind of shut that down and punished all of them. And that's pretty much it. That's the story. Like the guy, the way he described it to like the artist drew how he was describing it, and it looked very almost like like I've seen pictures of it, like the artist rendering, like a lizard.
Yeah.
3 legs, big eyes that like were glowing. So this is 1973. The story got around like back then when a story went viral. It was, this is pre-internet, so
Right.
Viral, but also regional.
Yeah.
And I think maybe word got to a younger Steven Spielberg, and maybe it influenced him to direct E.T.
Yeah.
At least that's what they say.
So that is the rumor that E.T. was influenced by the Enfield monster.
Yeah.
There was also a kid, a young boy who saw the creature as well.
I think that was the guy's son. Maybe.
No, this is a different individual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was different, and but he was forced by his mom to call the sheriff's office and say that he made up the story.
Oh.
But the idea is that the mom is the one that made him say that it was made up because the family didn't want to face ridicule.
I see.
So it still could be
It's
true,
one of those urban legends.
Yeah.
That's just kind of fun to keep alive.
I'm surprised that there is no like Enfield like monster like fest.
Well, the one spot I went to, they keep the story alive, and there is a festival. That's,
there is?
well, we'll get to it, but it's in Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Oh, for
Yeah.
a different one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. But they should do it for the Enfield monster.
I mean, that's another thing. Like that town of Enfield, there's nothing going on. A lot of trailers. You got to think which is a lot of meth heads.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean it's a very small town. Nothing going on. I stopped at it to get gas, and I asked the gas station attendant about like the local story, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I heard about that when I was a kid." She said the story she heard was that it was an escaped orangutan from a circus train.
Yeah. I've heard that. I've heard an escaped kangaroo.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
that would make sense.
things. Yeah. You know, but speaking of small town, I went to Van Meter, Iowa. Is that right? Yeah. Van Meter, Iowa, and because they have the Van Meter monster there, and
another cryptid.
Yeah. It's like a pterosaur, that was seen a couple decades back.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember the year, Rob? Yeah, and so I went there, and it was a town of nothing.
Yeah,
it was a small town, but they had the Van Meter Fest.
Oh, that's cool.
And but I was like, how many? I haven't gone to it, but I'm like, how many people could go to this fest? And sometimes they'll get some pretty decent names.
Sure.
There,
well, it's a chance for a small town like to make money.
Yeah,
because all the restaurants will serve all the people coming
yeah.
and all that.
1903.
Wow.
Wasn't weren't we the ones who stopped there? Right on our way back from Villisca? Or did you go there at a separate time?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we were with you.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember you say like it's a small town, empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I was
familiar?
wondering. I was like, in my head when I was saying it to you, I was like, why did I go? Who was I with? But
we only took a picture by one of the signs for like a business. Like there wasn't even like an actual Van Meter sign to take a picture with.
Yeah.
That's
do you
right.
remember that?
Yeah.
Like it was such a small town.
It was like such a tiny.
Oh, yeah. Well, last time I was here, I had my Villisca shirt on. I've been there for a tour, and the town of Villisca, real small.
Yeah, that's where we were coming from,
Yeah.
Villisca. Yeah, that's another tiny town as well.
There's some small towns in Iowa that have their local legends.
Did we go to Villisca after you talked to us about it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Villisca was great for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was awesome. It's funny because at one point I went to the gas station, and I started talking to the girl the cashier there, and then I was telling her, yeah, we're here for the go something, and she's like, oh, okay. And then I go, it's probably nothing to you guys, right? Like, since you grew up probably around here. And she goes, yeah, sometimes I even forget that it's there. I'm like, yeah, I could imagine.
Sure.
And I'm like, what do you guys do for fun around here? And she said, we drink.
Yeah. Cow tipping. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on over there, man.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah. When you went to Enfield, though, where was the site that you went to?
I couldn't find the exact address,
Right.
but I did find a YouTube video where there's a guy saying this is the spot, and he's standing on these train tracks, and I messaged him privately on YouTube.
Oh.
And I said, "What is the name of the street?" And he told me. I think it's
cool.
called Prairie. And so I looked it up on Google Maps, and Prairie is a small street, just a few houses.
Yeah.
The house where it happened is gone.
Okay.
So what's there now? Just like an open lot, just grass. Right. That's all.
Yeah.
But it was fun to do. A lot of these places, I don't see myself ever. Well, maybe I can go back to them, but this is kind of like maybe a once in a lifetime chance to go see them all in one weekend.
Yeah.
So that was like that's how I planned it.
Well, for some of these places, I mean, it's only good enough to go one time. There's nothing at these places.
Yeah.
Like the Enfield.
Yeah, since there's no official tour.
Yeah, or nothing like that, and there's no actual like sites because it's gone.
Yeah.
So no, that's awesome. I really like that you messaged the YouTuber.
Yeah, because I was like,
great,
I mean, he was like, wow, this guy knows what he's talking about. He knows the spot.
Yeah.
Let me see if he'll tell me, and he told me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like because I've seen videos on the Enfield Monster, and people will like go to Enfield, but like they won't. It's like not anywhere. Like
Yeah.
they'll like record like their local gas station or something. You know,
Probably the one I was at.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool that you actually got to go like near where the house was.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I was on the street. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I'm really interested in. The Beast of LBL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find exact locations
Sure.
of where a lot of sightings were. Only the name of the towns where encounters have been claimed to have happened. And there's a bunch of little towns all throughout the LBL. That's the land between the lakes.
Mm-hmm.
So where Kentucky meets Illinois, all the way at the bottom of Illinois, you've got Lake Barkley, Kentucky Lake, and it's beautiful down there,
Yeah,
man.
I hear,
If you're
yeah.
really into outdoors, camping, hiking, fishing, that's the place to go. But in the 80s, the one story I know is that a family was found in their campsite ripped to shreds, ripped to pieces. And the canine bite marks, canine teeth, people, like whoever did the forensics, they thought, okay, this is probably a wolf or a bear. Upon further investigation, they said there's no such animal with these type of teeth that would do this kind of damage. So everyone kind of blamed the dog man or werewolf
Right.
that's known to be seen down there. And there's, to this day, there's still sightings and encounters. There's actually, I'm sure you know of it. Yeah, you definitely know of it. There's a YouTube channel called Small Town Monsters.
Yeah.
And they do so many stories about the LBL, as well as the Confessionals podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's made a whole career talking about the Kentucky Dog Man.
Right. Yeah, I did see the Small Town Monsters documentary.
Yeah.
On the Beast of LBL. Great.
It's all on
documentary.
YouTube.
Yeah, and also the Confessionals.
Mhm.
Yeah, that guy, he's really into Dog Man.
Yeah.
you
Tony Merkel. He's
Yeah.
made a couple documentaries on it.
Yeah, so it's such an interesting story because who knows about the massacre that allegedly took place?
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of people.
It took place, but we don't know what was the cause of it.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, there's still sightings to this day of a dog man or a wolf beast
Right.
that roams around. And what's really interesting about Dogman is that it's mostly seen in the Midwest, and you don't really hear stories outside of Midwest. Not that there isn't any, but like it's mostly in the Midwest.
Maybe Ohio.
Yeah.
Which is Midwest.
Yeah.
But you hear a lot of it down there in Kentucky.
Yeah. There's a lot in Kentucky, even in southern Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them too.
Well, of course, in Wisconsin we got the Beast of Bray Road.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, like werewolf movies, because I mean, for the audience, you're a movie horror film aficionado. So, what is your favorite werewolf horror movie?
I think it's going to come down to two: Dog Soldiers.
Yep. There you go.
And American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
That's like the best transformation scene ever because of the practical effects of Rick Baker.
Yeah.
Who also, well, here's the story. Rick Baker did the special effects and makeup. Of course, John Landis directed. Michael Jackson saw the movie, loved it, hired both of them to do Thriller. And you could tell because the transformation in Thriller, where he kind of looks more like a cat,
Yep.
the way like his face is bubbling and the nose and everything is growing, that's Rick Baker, man.
Yeah.
You could tell, like that's him. That's his stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What movie did we do? What movies did you say right now?
Dog Soldiers and American Werewolf in London. Howling.
Oh, I remember what I was
first Howling.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
If you haven't seen it already, reaction videos to people reacting to seeing American Werewolf in London for the first time.
I like those reaction videos.
Oh, those are great. And then when they see that transformation, like it's very consistent. People afterwards will be like, "Why don't we have that now?"
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know,
it's like a dying art, practical effects.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's still schools out there like Tom Savini's school in Pittsburgh. Yep. He's still teaching people how to do special effects and makeup.
Did you see that that tour that they did? It was that YouTuber. He did a tour of Tom Savini's school.
Oh, was it the Grim Life Collective?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those couple, they're awesome. They go to such cool spots, man.
They get access to so many.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
I've met them twice at
Oh, did you?
conventions.
Okay.
And yeah, they're really cool. One of these days, I gotta like make a request and be like, "Can you guys go here?"
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But recently, their videos from Germany.
Mhm.
They went to these old cathedrals, like beautiful.
Oh, did they? That's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. They interviewed oh gosh, what's her name? Like, from The Shining.
Shelley Duvall.
Yes.
It's probably her last interview.
I think it was her last interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I actually, when she passed, he did state that it was, they were lucky enough to have talked to her
Yeah.
last. So
Unfortunate, how she went out. I
Yeah.
mean, I really don't know details, but you can imagine just poverty-stricken and sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's such a shame.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, it was really sad to see her like.
Yeah, she
Like
looked
that.
bad.
Yeah, but I know she had also like a lot of mental issues.
Yeah.
So it was a constant battle for her.
She was in one last horror film with Edward Furlong, that Grim Life Collective. They were like co-producers on, and I watched part of it. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's on Tubi.
Well, Edward Furlong is in it. So.
What's it called? It'll come to me. But yeah, look up that one on IMDb. Shelley Duvall's last film. Not good.
Yeah, yeah. I'll check it out. But it's funny. You brought up Edward. So Edward Furlong did an interview. I don't know when this was, but he did an interview and he's like, "Yeah, people don't mention this one movie that I did." And he said the name of the movie, and he goes, "I'm really proud of that movie, and you can't even see it find it anywhere." I found clips of this movie. It's a more recent film. It's low budget. It wasn't in theater. And it's so bad.
That's probably the one I'm speaking of.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I've only seen clips of it. And he said, like, "Yeah, I'm most proud of this movie." It's like, dude.
What a train wreck.
What?
That guy's a train
It's
wreck.
like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
That guy is, I actually follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he's all over
Is he
the
cleaned up
place.
now, or is he still an addict?
No, he's cleaned up.
Yeah.
But, like, still health-wise, he does not take care of himself.
No, he don't look good.
No, he does not look good at all. But he is cleaned up because he also was on a podcast recently, and a podcast is about sobriety. I follow this podcast. It's really interesting.
Okay.
They interviewed the lead singer of Creed. I forget.
Scott Stapp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that was a great interview as well. So so Edward Furlong. I think it's that same interview. He's all like talking about like God, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting into that and religion and God and stuff." And they're talking to him about it, and then they start talking about girls, and he goes, "Well, all right, you got to pick one though. Is it God or is it girls?" And he goes, "Oh, girls." It's like, dude, you just made this whole speech about religion. It's like, all right.
He dated one of the hottest
I know
actresses that I've seen and actually had the pleasure of meeting. Do you remember Monica Keena?
Yeah, she was in
Gorgeous.
Freddy
versus Jason.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was in the main girl in Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
Yes, he dated. When I found that out,
she was an addict too. She was a bad addict. Too.
Yeah, I know. Well, probably because of him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I found out that they were, I'm like, you.
Mm-hmm.
And he messed that up too.
Oh yeah, he beat her ass too.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you had it.
Hollywood types. What are you gonna do?
No, I might be. Did he also date the girl from The Grudge?
I don't know.
Not the main girl, but I think in the beginning of
Davy
the movie,
Chase, is that her name?
I think. What? Can you look this up? The first girl that dies in The Grudge.
Oh, Tamblyn? Is her last name Tamblyn? Amber Tamblyn?
I don't know.
The one in the beginning where her mouth is all
Yeah, but there's
messed up.
there's two girls in that scene though.
Yeah.
I think Edward Furlong dated one of them. Well, Rob will find out for us, but moving on.
Okay. Off topic.
Rob, let us know when you find it though. But you went to Hopkinsville?
Yes.
Hopkinsville.
Yes.
In Kentucky.
Yeah, Hopkinsville. The story of that was in 1955. A family claimed they were attacked one night by little green men, and they were shooting at them through their windows with shotguns. And the aliens, there's multiple of them. They had armor, and when they would shoot them, like the buckshot from the shotguns would hit them, and it would just be like a clinking sound, and they'd fall down but get back up. They were floating down from the trees. They were reaching in and grabbing their hair. That same night, other people in the town claimed there was UFOs up in the sky. But the town, to this day, they celebrate a festival called the Little Green Men Festival.
Yeah.
So that's another place where the house is gone. But in the documentary, I filmed just right outside of it, and it's just trees and grass. That's all. That's all that's left now. But that story inspired the creators of the film Critters.
Yeah. Yeah, which is a great film.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
You know,
the first one's good.
It should. Don't say. You take that back. They're all great.
You like them? You like them all?
They're all great.
Yeah.
In the first three.
I don't know how many they made, but
I think there's 5 now.
I always confused Critters with Ghoulies.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they're kind of, I see how you could confuse them.
Yeah.
You know, the director of Critters also did Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny. So he did those two, but then right afterwards he did Mr. Opus.
Oh, Mr. Holland's Opus?
Mr. Holland Opus.
That's a great film.
Which is this award-winning
Yeah.
movie. So you went from Critters to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
What a career, huh?
To Mr. Holland's Opus. What's up? Yeah, am I right about that?
What's her name?
Rosa Blasi.
See if
the other one in the scene, I think is Amber Tamblyn. I think that's the actress's name.
check for both of them to see if he dated them. Not that any of this is important at all, but
We're talking about Edward Furlong's love life.
yeah, that's what you know. What that's what it'll be called, the podcast.
Okay.
No.
This particular episode.
Yeah. So did you see Mr. Holland's Opus?
Oh, of course.
Or is it Opus or Opus?
Opus.
Opus.
Yeah. It's an orchestra term, I believe.
1995 film.
Yeah.
Starring Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
From Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a teacher.
Yeah. Real guy, I think.
Yeah. It's based on a true story,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a music teacher, but his son is born deaf.
Yes.
So basically, the movie's just about like his life.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher.
Mm-hmm.
But great movie. What a great
I
movie.
love that
Oh my
one.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen Richard Dreyfuss at conventions, and he talks about it.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah.
Rob?
All right, this will be the last because I don't know. I don't want to keep going back to it. No.
I don't know, man.
Williams.
All I'm asking you is to see if he was dating her. That's it.
I'm looking.
I don't know the name of the actress. I just thought I came across that. I could
And
be
you know
wrong.
what you got to do? You got to ask the viewers who played the girl in the beginning of The Ring when they found her jaw was all, Ask your fans, ask your listeners. Comment below.
You know what? Just Mike, you're judging me right now. You are judging me.
I'm judging you.
Rob, you don't have to look.
I would
anything
never
up.
judge
It's
you.
okay.
Why would you get that idea?
Because you judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the name Amber Tamblyn keeps coming back to me? It's Russ Tamblyn's daughter. She was in The Ring, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to just give up, Rob? It's okay. It's fine. I'm not gonna know her name anyway.
Yeah, it keeps saying Bill Pullman, the guy. That's what keeps coming up for me, but I know that's not.
He's not in it.
Yeah, he's
I don't know. We're talking about the 2004, the American one.
right.
Yeah, The Ring.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, The Ring or The Grudge?
The Ring.
Oh, I said The Grudge.
Okay, this is one. Okay.
Well, I think it is The Grudge. Just look up all his girlfriends. He's dated a lot of girls and see where they've been.
That's funny.
Mike Hellman judging me over
We'll
there.
leave it. I don't want to keep.
All right.
We'll leave it at that.
All right.
We'll come back to
Unless
it.
you
Damn
find
right.
it, then interrupt me.
We'll circle back to it.
Yeah. We were talking about Critters.
Yeah, so Hopkinsville.
Oh, Hopkinsville. That's right. Yes.
Yeah, that would be a cool
So-
festival.
Yeah, it's known as the Hopkinsville Hobgoblins.
Yes.
Because they weren't described as traditional gray aliens.
No, not at all. The artist rendering of that is pretty wild looking.
Yeah.
Long arms, short bodies, but with armor.
Yeah. And long legs, but they weren't described as walking at all. They were all hovering.
They're
and
like
flying.
floating.
Yeah, yeah, and large or long ears.
Oh wow.
Yeah, long ears and these yellow eyes that they described as actual like flashlights. You know, really interesting case. UFO case.
I mean, okay, 1955 people. I mean, they all thought like they were drunks or just like stupid hillbillies, like making up a story. But the actual case, again, you could read up on that one on Wikipedia. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, no, a lot of the townspeople said that they were all like drunks and stuff because the family were circus performers.
Oh, okay.
So everybody was accusing them of just lying about it.
Yeah.
But the sheriff that investigated, he's like, he didn't detect lying. He didn't smell alcohol on them. I don't think they were drunk. So it's really interesting. That same town, Hopkinsville, Edgar Casey was in. Edgar Casey, the sleeping prophet. He was a famous prophet in the mid 20th century, and he made a lot of predictions, some that have come true, some that haven't. But yeah. But anyway. Okay, here we go. The Bell Witch Cave.
Yeah.
So
on my second night of my road trip, early in the morning, me and my buddy went to the Bell Witch Cave. It's in Adams, Tennessee, which is just like maybe 45 minutes north of Nashville. And totally worth the trip. I've been wanting to go there for years. I've seen movies about it, documentaries. I've read books. There's so many songs written about it. In case you don't know, the story goes back to like Civil War era, early 1800s.
Yeah.
Maybe predated Civil War.
It does, yeah. 1817 to 1821.
Yeah. So this family, the Bell family, they had a farm there, and I guess the story is one of their neighbors was like an old woman that everyone in town kind of accused of being a witch, and like an old crone, as they say, and I don't know if there was like a land dispute between her and Bell, but when she died, she cursed the family like, I'm going to haunt you when I die. Shortly, I think after she passed, the whole family started getting tormented by a spirit in their house. And there was hundreds of people that witnessed hearing the voice of the demon or, the Bell Witch. I think they knew her name. It was Kate Bass, something like that. And the daughters the one daughter was tormented. Of course, John Bell, the whole story, how it got popular, this is in American history. This is the only case where, in the record books, that a spirit killed somebody. So that's kind of neat. But the government investigated. Andrew Jackson and his army went down there to go, because he knew someone that was related to the Bells. So it was almost like an invite or maybe like a request for help. He goes down there with the army, and they were all attacked on the way there by the spirit. And he's quoted as saying he'd rather be in battle than spend another night with the Bell Witch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, according to the story, I guess the horses, like they were just like went crazy and yeah.
So when you get there, the replica cabin of their home is there on display, and you're not allowed to really take any. Well, you couldn't take any videos of the cabin, but you could take pictures, and there's no videos or photos allowed in the cave. So we took a few pictures of the cabin, and the tour guides explained to us. The one thing that really stood out to me was what this spirit, why it was there, and what it was saying. The one thing that I found real interesting was that it claimed to have been the same spirit that was throughout like the history of the world. It was there at certain events, like it was there during the crucifixion. So it claimed,
right?
And then it could predict things too, and these things would happen. And when John Bell first started like witnessing paranormal stuff or supernatural stuff, he was seeing like he saw like a dog with like a giant rabbit's head out in the field, and he shot at it, and it just it escaped. He didn't kill it or anything like that. So he was starting to see weird cryptids, and then the haunting began, and this went on for years. During the tour, they take you down to the cave. You got to walk down a really steep hill, and it's right next to a river. You can rent out these big metal canisters that they would like feed a horse food in. Mm-hmm. You could sit inside this canister and float on the river.
Oh, that's cool.
And get pulled by a boat. And there's a name for it. I forgot.
Yeah.
So they take you into the cave, and it was like, this is July, so it's like 90 degrees out. Inside the cave, it's 60 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Inside the cave, in the first room, they say there's a Native American woman buried here. Mm-hmm. Whatever you do, don't take any rocks out of the cave. Don't take anything out of the cave.
Yeah.
And then they start to explain why, how you'll be cursed, all these bad things will happen to you. They start telling stories of like this woman who took rocks out. Shortly thereafter, her husband broke his legs in a motorcycle crash. Then she returned the rocks or mailed the rocks to be put back into the cave, and I guess her life got better after that.
Yeah. I
know another guy who claims that he took rocks out of there. At some point, like everything just fell apart in his life. The police raided his house. They took a safe out of his wall and removed all the guns from his home because he was going postal. All because he took these rocks out of the cave. Like that's what he blames it on. I'm not going to name names or anything, but Illinois guy.
Okay.
So, hearing all these stories over the years, I was like, wow, I'm nervous to go in there, but I couldn't wait. So there's 2 rooms. They got the one with the woman is buried in there, and then the second room, you got to kind of twist and turn and crawl and climb. I'm a big guy, and it's really hot in there, so I'm sweating, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. And plus, they say there's spiders in there, and I came prepared. I had tall rubber boots, just in case it was like wet or muddy. I had knee pads, gloves. I had a bumper cap on. I left it all in the car.
Oh,
so we go to the second room, and what do you call those things that stick out of a cave, like from the ceiling?
Stalagmites?
Something like that. Yeah.
Stalagmites.
That's the one. So they got a ton of those. So you have to like be careful you don't get like impaled.
Yeah.
But then they're like, okay, tour's over. Now we have to turn around and go back the way we came. And I was like, oh man, okay. So on the way out, we make it out of the cave, and then we got to climb back up that steep hill.
Yeah.
By the time we got to the top, me and my buddy were like, let's get out of here. We're done. We're tired. We're out of breath. But it was a thrill, man. That was the best part of the road trip.
Now, how far into the cave did you go?
We saw the whole thing.
The whole thing.
There is but physically, he said, the tour guides were saying there is a way to get out a different way, but you'd have to like crawl on your belly, and the hole to get out is so small. He's like, yeah, we don't do that. We just take people in, circle, and go back out.
How long was it?
The whole cave tour was maybe 45 minutes, because they tell you stories in there, this and that, and you get to look at everything. But yeah, they don't allow pictures or video.
Wow. And in the video, you said that you had 4 tour guides?
There was 2 in the cabin and then 2 in the cave.
Oh, okay.
And very knowledgeable. The people that are like related to the original Bells, it's like distant cousins or something like that.
Yeah.
But where the actual cabin is like not too far from where the replica is, and that's a separate tour where you got to maybe pay a little bit more money, and they take you on like a tractor ride where the original house is.
Okay.
Is
the tour? Not the tour. Was the cave like long enough where you could get lost in there?
No, there's plenty of people there. There's like a rope light, so they have like a rope light, probably run by a generator. Yeah. That's like on the ceiling and on the ground, so you can see where you're going. Plus, I'm sure they do like nighttime tours. They do lantern tours.
Oh, nice.
But we were there like early in the morning, and we didn't. There was no way of getting lost. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it was fun, man.
Yeah. When you were talking about it in the video, you could tell like that was probably the most fun you had.
Well, I mean,
You know?
just the whole story and legend of it. Like, I'm not doing the story any justice at all. Get on Wikipedia and look up the Bell Witch. It's a really fun read.
Yeah, I mean, there's whole documentaries on it and
Oh, yeah.
everything. Yeah. And like you said, there's whole books about
Movies,
it
songs.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
But so I mean that could be a whole podcast in itself. The next place you went to is the Mantell UFO.
Yeah.
Where the Mantell UFO incident took place.
So throughout the South, in Kentucky and Tennessee, there's all these like placards you see on the road of like historical events or someone well known in history lived at in this location kind of thing. So in the town, I think it's Mitchell, Indiana. It's just over the border of from Tennessee into Kentucky. If you're going north on, I think I-65, the town of Mantell is known to have had a UFO battle in the air, and supposedly this UFO made a military airplane crash. And I'm sure if you study UFOs, you've probably heard of Project Blue Book.
Sure.
That's one of the big stories inside Project Blue Book. This what do you call that? A fight in the air with planes. Dogfight.
Dogfight. Yeah.
So there was a dogfight with a UFO and this plane. Plane crashed. This guy Thomas Mantell, he was the pilot, and the name of the road is called Steel Road. His plane went down, and but air traffic control that he was radioing into, they recorded everything, and the way he described it was, he described what the ship was, and they called it a UFO.
Yeah, one of the famous investigator who looked into this, Jacques Vallée, who was behind Project Blue Book at the time. That's still when he was kind of a skeptic of UFOs, and later on he became a believer. But yeah, this is actually one of the incidents that made him think what's
so
going on?
the placard kind of like commemorating the event is there off the highway.
Yeah, and I saw that you took video. Did you take a picture of yourself next to it?
I took a picture of the placard, and I drove on the road where the plane went down, and there's the exact location where it crashed. Maybe you could find it, but I didn't do that much research. I just wanted to find the plaque.
Well, no, what does it say on there? Because it probably doesn't mention a UFO, right?
No, it does. It mentions
does?
Project Blue Book. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
If you, in the video, it's real quick, but if you paused it, you could read the placard.
Yeah.
Same with the Bell Witch. I took a video and a picture of the placard right outside the farm there.
They mentioned Project Blue Book, but does it mention that it got into a fight with the UFO?
No.
Okay.
I'd have to read it again. But it talks more about the guy Thomas Mantell, his military history, and that this is the location where he crashed. And there's a mention of Project Blue Book.
Okay. No, that was in Indiana, Mitchell, Indiana.
No, that's Kentucky.
Oh, that is Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right there in Kentucky is the Poplick Goatman.
Yeah. So right outside Louisville, the Poplick Trestle Bridge, and I didn't really know that much about it until I started, maybe last year I started doing research. There is so much information out there about it. The story is it's a half man, half goat. Sometimes he carries a big battle axe, and he hypnotizes you to climb up on the tracks on the bridge and walk into a train. The Trestle Bridge, it looks pretty ancient. I don't even know if trains still travel on it. But there's a Goatman Festival in the town of Poplick every year, I guess.
Yeah, I almost went last year, but I would like to go this year maybe.
If you're ever in the Louisville area, definitely go check it out. But go check out Louisville, period. It's like my favorite city
in
the whole world. I love going down there. You've got the Waverly Hills Sanitarium there. Yeah. It's just a fun town. There's so much to see. A lot of cool ghost walks.
Okay.
You can do haunted tours, like ghost walks there. Yeah, really fun.
And that's right by the Poplick Goatman sightings?
It's right outside Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Goatman is another one of those where you just see it in the Midwest.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I at one of my conventions, I actually had the author who wrote a Goatman book, Goatman sightings in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
And so, and then there's been Goatman sightings, and actually not far from here. There's
one in Illinois somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it something about a bridge?
Yeah, and then Indiana as well.
Is it in Bourbonnais? It's down in Bourbonnais, I think.
I don't know.
Or Crete. It's Bourbonnais or Crete has a Goatman story.
No, okay. For Crete, you're thinking of the Axeman.
Yes,
of
yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yes, I am.
yeah. But close enough. Yeah, because both of them.
There was an axe involved somewhere.
Yeah. Sometimes, like you said, sometimes the Goatman is seen with axe for some reason.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And I should have prefaced this before we began. Seeing is believing. That's my theory. The story of like the monsters, the UFO, the ghosts. Seeing is believing. I think, you hear about all this stuff. You can't believe in any of it unless you have proof right there in your face. You could say, I seen it, I heard it, I sensed it, I experienced it. That's real.
Yeah.
So it's just, this whole stuff it's fun for me to do research on.
Sure. Yeah. Well, folklore is important too.
Yeah.
It tells you a lot about humanity.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you are, as you said in a previous podcast, you are a little bit more skeptical of paranormal phenomena.
Both. I'm both a skeptic and a believer.
Yeah.
I'm a skeptic until I see it.
Yeah.
And when I was down years ago, I've been to Waverly Hills Sanitarium in Louisville 3 times. Each time I've seen the same thing, and that's shadow people. So I am a believer.
Now, what about Whispers Estate that you went to? Did you come?
So that was another spot that I went to. My coworker did a long investigation there, and he's seen some shit. One of the stories is that a spirit of a little girl haunts one of the bedrooms, and she has a ball that she moves around, kicks it, throws it. This ball was on the floor where he was investigating. He was calling out like her name, like, hey, so and so, are you here? This ball came up off the ground and wham, got thrown at his head, but it hit the wall behind him. And he's like, there was no pictures or video of it, but the way he described it was like, there's no way the wind could have done it.
Yeah.
Plus, you're inside a house and the windows are closed. So, how did this thing come off the ground and get thrown at his head?
And I do know at Whispers Estate that kind of thing happens often.
Yeah.
Like I know of investigators that will like intentionally bring a ball, like their own ball.
Yeah.
And they'll like set it somewhere and make sure that like there's no wind or the floor isn't uneven, and like they'll report that it did move on its own.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think there's supposed to be a couple different ghosts at Whispers Estate, but the little girl ghost is like the most famous.
A lot of these places I went to, there's a ton of videos on YouTube about them.
Yeah.
You look up any of them, you'll find some information.
Indiana State Sanatorium.
Wow, that place was cool.
Which is not one I went to, but I know these guys,
have been
investigated there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that place was nuts. The team we were with, we were the second or third group there. Mm-hmm. I think the third, because the team before us was a reality TV show. But man, that place was active as hell.
I bet. I have a question. So the way they describe it online is that you could do self-guided tours. Now, do they have official guides working there to take you in?
I don't know.
I've heard they do, but I can't confirm that. I don't know. This is like second, third-hand account.
I wouldn't go in by myself. No way.
I would.
I don't have. My balls ain't that big, okay? All right.
No, that place is awesome. Yeah, we did a private investigation there. So, and it stormed too. Oh, so, like, all the water gave the spirits there more energy, just caught so many voices.
I bet.
I have a whole folder full of evidence from that place.
It's multiple buildings. It's a huge facility. And now they host weddings.
Oh, do they really?
They host weddings at this place, yeah.
Were they hosting weddings before?
Oh. You know what? I think I know where you're talking about. There was an area he said he was thinking of turning it into like a cyberpunk, because he was talking about like turning it into like a wedding area or like a for parties or something.
Yeah. Oops.
And he even talked about maybe making it like cyberpunk because of all the metals and stuff.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
So I bet that's where he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I would definitely I want to go back there for a tour, but I'm not going in by myself.
Yeah.
I want a professional guide that knows like the inner layouts of the building.
Well, you could redo your vows there.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh
God. Willow's Weep.
Yeah.
You went to.
Interesting place. There's not a whole lot of information on it out there. There used to be a show that was hosted by William Shatner. That's when I first seen it on Travel Channel. The house, very old. A lot of people committed suicide in it. A lot of people were murdered inside of it. So haunted house. But what was unique about it, there was an inverted cross built on the roof, and you could see it from like a drone camera. On the TV show I watched, the woman who owned it, she didn't want anybody really like going inside and investigating. She was like scared and terrified of it. Yeah. So she sold it to this investigator. He opened it up for tours, and then he decided this house is way too evil. He knocked it down. But where it's at in Cayuga, Indiana, it's just an open lot, just grass, surrounded by neighbors. Again, the meth head trailer park is like right there. Yeah. These towns are so small, but they have these crazy stories of hauntings, all throughout the Midwest.
Did you, by Willow's Weep, did you get a chance to talk to anybody at all? Or?
No, that was a pretty quick one where it was just like in and out, film, leave, on to the next one. Because the day I came home from, the day I was coming home from Louisville, I stopped at maybe 5 to 6 places in Indiana before I made it home, and that was like on a Monday. So that was on the route home. I stopped there.
Okay. Now another one that I went to, or we all went to, was you went to Fowler Jail.
Yeah, I'd actually that's a place I would definitely go back to because I think they do tours of the theater, and I guess the jail is going to be torn down.
It is, yeah. It's really unfortunate. You know, the guy that owns it, he's on my Facebook. Really nice guy, super nice guy. I've talked to him a couple times now, but yeah, there it is closing. Did you get a chance to go inside or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, more drive-by filmmaking.
Yeah. It's funny when we investigated there. They have like these prison jumpsuits.
Oh yeah.
And these guys put it on.
Oh wow.
Mike and Rob, they put it on. So that was pretty funny.
They call that the Benton County Prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Benton County Prison.
Yeah, no longer there anymore. We were talking about the one in Fowler, right?
It's not closed down yet, but
okay.
Or is it? I don't think it is.
Wait, which jail are we talking about?
The jail is like just down the street from the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's torn.
It's down? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gone.
Whatever I filmed, maybe I filmed like the new jail because I drove around it and I was filming, so it might be a new building that I actually filmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, that I'm really glad that we got to investigate there because I don't remember if we got a lot of activity, but I remember it being really interesting because, like, the sheriff actually lived, like, it was connected to the jail. So, like, when you walk in, it looks like a house. And you go into the kitchen, and then there's an upstairs, and then, like, all of a sudden, you go just down the short hallway, and you come upon a jail.
Oh, wow.
So it's just so interesting, And you got to figure that, like, kind of put yourself in that time frame, when it was open. And I was like, wow, it was like a house and then a jail right in the back.
It's I mean, you don't see it much in Illinois, but down south, what they convert houses to restaurants.
Yeah.
Especially like in Nashville and Louisville. What looks like a normal residential home, it's a restaurant, or it could be a club.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool what they do down there.
Last but not least, the Demon House.
Yeah. Save the best for the last. So I've been there 3 times. First time the house was still there. It was boarded up.
Okay.
And I've never gotten out of my car.
Okay.
In Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did because the Jackson's house is not too far from there. And I got out and I filmed there once. But the 200 Demon House, if you don't know the story, again, Wikipedia is the source. There's documentaries. There's movies about it. In case you don't know, I'll do a quick summary of it. Maybe around 2012, a woman and her family, she had 3 kids and her mother, moved into this house in Gary, and shortly after the house was haunted and they were all possessed, all 5 of them. Mm-hmm. And on one particular evening, they took the son to a local hospital in Indiana, and there were several witnesses that included a social worker, the chief of police, and several hospital staff, all seen the same thing in this room. The boy walked up the wall, holding his grandmother's hand, walked up the wall, across the ceiling, across the other wall. And all this strange phenomenon was happening in the house. And the documentary that Zach Baggins did about it, it's interesting, but it's Zach Baggins. So I think there's a lot of he exaggerates a lot.
Sure. Well, outright lies.
Yeah, or that too. But I knew more about it because I was in person listening to an interview with the priest who did the exorcism. And the way he described things, man, it would send chills down your spine.
Yeah.
It was actually years ago. It was at the Chicago Horror Film Fest at the Portage Theater, and Ursula Bielski moderated the interview with this priest, and it was really interesting.
So I was actually there for that.
Were you there? Okay,
Yeah.
so I recorded the audio of the interview.
So you were there too?
Yeah.
Oh, we were right by each other.
He's probably sat next to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go on Wikipedia, you look up the 200 Demon House. I don't think you can. I forgot her last name, but the woman's name will pop up. It'll say like her case or like the possession of.
Yeah.
What her name is. It's an interesting read, so definitely check that one out.
Yeah, I'm actually friends with a friend of the priest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maginot, I think it's his last name. Yeah.
Yep. And it's really interesting, because when I first heard about it, I was pretty skeptical about it.
He had no idea how to do an exorcism. He had to look it up online himself.
Yeah.
But he got appointed to doing it because the Catholic Church was like, well, you're the only one in the archdiocese down there that's close enough to the. I think her last name is Simmons.
I don't.
But he's like, yeah, we're gonna appoint you to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think he might have asked permission, like, hey, can I do it? And,
I think he would have.
He got the job.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I have to sneeze.
Sure.
It went away.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. That is a lot of places. You
did all that in a weekend. It was a fun road trip, man.
Yeah, that is awesome. So how did you map out where you would go? How did you?
Google Maps is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Especially when I was going down I was a little nervous going down where the LBL was because I know it was like it's very dense, a lot of forest down there. I was worried my phone would lose reception. And I'm relying on Google Maps to get me through all of that. I didn't get any dropouts at all. So that was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I wanted to go into areas that I've always heard about over the years that I've never been to. So I was again that first day, the ultimate destination was Nashville. So from Chicago, I went out of my way, made it all the way down, throughout Illinois, and through the LBL, and then into Nashville. So what should have took maybe 7 hours probably took like 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just because I was going out of my way.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I want to know, when is your next one?
Got to do some planning first and some budgeting. Actually, I would really like to go to Alton, Illinois, and there's 2 or 3 spots down there that's real close to St. Louis that I'd like to do tours of and maybe do some pictures and filming. You've got the Mineral Springs Hotel. You've got the McPike Mansion, and there's actually a museum. There's a guy named Troy Taylor.
Yep.
He's got an oddity museum down there that I'd like to check out.
Yeah.
So Alton will probably be my next paranormal road trip.
Okay.
When I'm doing it, I don't know.
Yeah. No, Alton, I mean, yeah, you can do a whole road trip within Alton itself because Troy Taylor found so many different hauntings there, and even like just outside of Alton, you know. And then that's not even too far from Little Egypt. Oh. And I know Little Egypt has its own, hauntings there as well.
And if I'm that close to St. Louis, I'm going to get a lot of stuff from St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis once, and I didn't do a tour, but I ate at the Lemp Mansion.
Oh, okay.
I would really like to see the Lemp Brewery someday and do a tour.
Yeah, I still want to do a ghost investigation there.
Yeah.
So that'll be awesome. Hey, Mike, thank you for coming.
Hey, my pleasure, man.
This was great.
Yeah, check out the doc. It's on the.
Tell us once again about.
Okay, so if you go on YouTube and you look up the Last 3 Rows of Horror podcast, you'll find the video. It's called Mike's Paranormal Road Trip.
Yeah.
It's only 20 minutes. You can knock it out fast and enjoy.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll have you back as soon as you do upload more. So,
yeah.
yeah,
And we'll talk more horror movies.
yes, exactly, yes.
Rachel Bella, by the way.
Okay.
What, so what is this?
Why do I keep thinking of Amber Tamblyn? Is she in The Ring?
That's the lady Edward Furlong beat the crap out of.
No, that's Monica Keena.
Oh, well, this one, it said, I went through the...
He's beaten several women.
Yeah, this one, no, it says the same thing. This is the lady in the ring.
Okay, we better still be recording. Are we? Okay, all right.
It says she alleged domestic violence.
Okay.
This is
No.
lady.
I'm looking it up. Okay.
Bella, all
He's
right.
a real
Okay.
POS. I think he's put his hands on a few women. So yeah.
Okay, we're not done with you yet, Mike. Hold on. All right.
Go to IMDb and look up The Ring. I'm pretty sure Amber Tamblyn's in it.
Well, first, hold on. First, I need to find. Rob, can you look that up, and I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. See if Amber Tamblyn is in
The Ring.
The Ring.
Yeah. She was the girl in the beginning that watched the video. 7 days. This is gonna get edited out.
Oh no, this is
This stays
staying
in?
in.
All
This, I want the audience to
Maybe some of the
feel-
dead space might be edited out.
right.
Might be some cutting.
Oh. All right.
Oh, so you go to conventions.
Yes.
Got a question for you. The last one that I actually saw you at, both you guys, Days of the Dead, I thought the production value was god awful. Like
Oh.
where they were doing the panels and the presentations. Days of the Dead
Yeah.
convention. So bad. Like I was angry how bad it was. Like especially the audio. And some of the presentations, like it was just they just came off as like not credible at all.
Well, it's honestly going downhill.
That's the feeling I got. Yeah, and I made a complaint video about it on my on the Last 3 Rows of Horror channel. It's like a 7-minute video of me ranting about it, so you guys can check that out.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You'll find it. But hey, again, tell your listeners and fans who are watching this to comment below who he's talking about. I'm pretty sure Amber Tamblyn was in The Ring.
She was.
Ah.
I'm
Well-
trying to see if. Yeah, it doesn't say she got with.
Oh, Ed Furlong. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Okay. Hold on. We're not done. We are not done, sir.
Well, another quick thing about Last 3 Rows.
Yeah.
On one of our recent episodes, we do this every now and then. We do like a deep dive career retrospective of filmmakers where we talk about their entire catalog. We did one recently of the director Osgood Perkins.
Okay.
He's Anthony Perkins' son. If you remember Anthony Perkins from Psycho, he played Norman Bates from the original 1960 Psycho, and he was in the sequels. But his son Osgood is a filmmaker. He's made some awesome horror films. The one that we always talk about is Long Legs
Okay.
with Nicolas Cage.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
I think that's some of the best acting he's ever done.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Do you recall the Marilyn Manson video for Dope Show?
Wow.
In Dope Show, he's all dressed in white. He's got like orange hair. He looks crazy.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage looked just like him in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his face is all white and puffy. He looks like Marilyn
Well, I
Manson.
gotta check out that music video and the movie.
Yeah, Long Legs.
Okay.
Mhm.
Long Legs. I did find it. Okay. The actress is Rachel Bella. What? Did you say it?
I rest my case.
Oh, okay.
I rest my case.
Did you say it?
Yes, I did.
Well, you didn't.
weren't listening. That's what it
Well,
was.
you didn't say that they were dating. They got married.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why did we even bring her up though?
because he beat her up. Is that why we brought her up?
Oh no, because you were talking about how hot
Oh, Monica Keena.
Monica Keena was, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, yeah, Rachel Bella is actually really attractive. I think she's even more attractive
No, okay.
than Monica.
You gotta show me a picture.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, she looks familiar.
Yeah, so she's the one that died in the ring in the beginning. Was
No,
Yes.
no, that was Amber Tamblyn.
Or oh, okay. Well, she was there.
Okay.
She was there.
She was the other one.
She was.
She was probably the girl that found her.
Yeah, there was 2 teenage girls.
Well,
We both have to rewatch.
but I just
The
looked it
Ring,
up.
yes.
So you guys are talking about that iconic scare, right? The one where like
Yeah.
the girls. That's a fake. That's not a real person.
Well, I know that.
Oh, okay.
when
I
she
know
opens the
that.
closet, like Naomi Watts' character, she's at the wake or the funeral. And she talks to her, and then they show the scene where she
Yes.
opens the closet door and Amber Tamblin's,
Right. Yeah.
sitting there.
Okay, so the girl that survives.
Yeah, that's
is the
her?
one that Edward Furlong dated.
Gotcha.
She's beautiful.
Okay.
That's all I want to say. I hate you, Rob.
Got it. With the help of Rob and Mike, thank you guys.
We were right.
Also,
I was right.
also, Long Legs is a negative movie.
You like it?
I didn't like it.
No?
No. It was
It's
just.
acquired taste.
Too many conversations, and we're still recording. Jesus. Okay, this is how chaotic this podcast is. All right, Mike, I will let you go, and this was awesome. I
Absolutely,
appreciate
man.
it. Thank you very much.
Let's do this again.
Yes,
Yourself.
absolutely. Yes.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.